Thomas Hill. Wake up with the word. Wake up with the word. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wake up. Get up. Get up. Look up. Look up. Wake up with the word with Pastor Thomas Hill. Wake up with the word. Wake up with the word. Wake up with the word.
Hey. I walk through loss, I walk through pain, seasons of sorrow, nights of rain. But God was working behind the scene, preparing restoration I hadn't seen.
What was broken didn't break my faith.
What was delayed
didn't cancel grace.
The enemy tried, but God said
no.
This is the year
I overflow.
I hear the Lord
Declare it loud.
right here,
Right now. Before the crowd.
What was lost
What's lost is coming back.
God restores.
Much more than I lack.
This is my season,
I believe
it's my year.
my year of recovery.
What was lost
Lost is coming back.
God restores.
Much more than I lack.
This is my season,
I believe
it's my year.
my year of recovery. What good? What good? Recovery is not going back to the old days, the old attack.
God said better is what I see,
What I see,
exceeding what I asked him to be.
what I lost won't define my name.
What hurt me won't control my praise.
From ashes rise, from shame to double.
God restored me out of trouble.
The word is working.
The promise stands.
The promise stands.
Restoration
Restoration
is in his hands.
What was lost is coming back. Much more than I lack.
This is my season.
I believe
It's my year.
my year of recovery.
What was lost,
Lost is coming back.
God
Much
restores.
more than I lack.
This is my season.
I believe
It's my year.
my year of recovery.
I will restore the years the Lord has said. The locust stayed, but God ahead. Beauty for ashes, joy for pain, double for shame. I shout again.
He heals my wounds, restores my sight.
Sets the captive free tonight.
What I requested
Was just a start.
was just a start.
God exceeded my faithful heart. This year,
More than I asked,
more than I
more than I
imagined.
imagined.
What I lost,
What I lost,
coming back.
coming back.
What God said,
It shall happen.
yeah.
It shall happen.
Whoa.
It shall happen.
Whoa. What was lost,
Lost is coming back.
God
Much
restores.
more than I lack.
This is my season.
I believe
It's my year.
my year of recovery.
What was lost,
Lost is coming back.
God restores.
More than I lack.
This is my season.
I believe
It's my year.
my year of recovery.
Nothing missing,
Nothing missing.
nothing broken.
Nothing broken.
Every promise
Every promise
God has spoken,
God has spoken.
I receive it.
I receive it.
I decree.
I decree.
It's my year.
It's my year.
It's my year.
It's my year of recovery. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
It's my year of recovery. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's my year of recovery.
Who do you say you are? Who do they say you are? you'll never be enough. They say you're please deliver me from crowds. Lord, please deliver me. Yeah. Lord, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free from crowd noise, crowd noise, crowd noise. Lord, please deliver me from crowd noise. They tell me who I am and others who I'm not. They whisper in the day and shout it in the night. Crowd voices, loud noises, tied around my thinking, pulling me to wrong choices. Crowd voices, loud noises, wrestling in my head, convincing me my dreams are dead. From crowd noises, loud noises, Lord, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free. Sometimes they are right, often they are wrong. What they see outside is not where I belong. What they see is all they know. They leave no room for me to grow. But Lord, you know, and Lord, you see, and only you can deliver me from crowd voices, loud noises. I need your voice above the sound. I need your truth to break me out. Crowd voices and loud noises, break, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free from crowd voices, from loud noises. Lord, please deliver me. Yeah. Lord, please set me free from crowd noise, from crowd noise. Your voice is louder, your voice is clearer.
Good morning, and welcome to another Wake Up Word. Praise God, I'm Pastor A. Thomas Hill. Crowd noises. Lord, deliver me from crowd noise. Good morning. Come on in, and let's get a seat. I see a number of you that have already come in, and I'm sure there's several that are on the prayer line as well. As we're dealing with a very sensitive but very critical topic that's preparing. Can I just stop for a minute and say this? A declaration was made at the start of the year that this is the year of recovery, the year of recovering all. And then what the Lord has been doing is helping us not just to shout, I'm going to recover all, but to understand what it's going to take in order to recover all. You notice in I just put up the visual, the image there for recover all. And we see workmen, scaffolding, we see torn down buildings, these things that required restoration, some just to be rebuilt all over again or repositioned, and that there are workers that are helping to make that happen. When Israel dealt with the locust swarm, they came and ate up and destroyed. Well, There was some work that had to be done, even though God promised them, I'm going to restore the years that the locusts, but he's also telling them, and I'm going to use your hands and your feet and your brilliant minds to help reconstruct and to put it back together again. And so it is. God is simply telling us, I'm going to restore some things. You're going to recover some things, but this is a partnership. We're going to work together in doing this. And so some of the series, preaching and teaching series that you've heard thus far, we're dealing with that very thing. We're dealing over the last couple of weeks with the noises that were prevalent in 2025. I would dare say have traveled over into 2026 that distract us from the work that needs to get done so that we can experience the recovery that God has promised for us. On last week, I shared with you 6 kinds of noises, because every noise is not audible noise. Remember, external noises, internal noises, emotional noise, relational noise, spiritual noise, and situational noise. I would dare say that every one of us, without reservation, I can say, every one of us have dealt with one or more of the different types of noises, distracting noises, that the volume is much so loud that we cannot hear the voice of God. Well, it's sort of like, let me put that picture back up again. Here are the workmen. Everybody's in their particular place to restore what has been destroyed, what has been torn down. But there is a foreman, there's someone in charge on site that is giving instruction and telling them what to do. If there's constant noise, they cannot hear his instruction. And unfortunately, it could result in a life taken, injuries, unproductive work ethics, because it's necessary that they hear from the one that's in charge, the one that has the blueprint, that's telling them what is necessary in order to restore and to rebuild here. And so sometimes, even though there's a lot of equipment that's going to make noise, the foreman will stop everything, shut all the noise down, to bring them together, to huddle together, to talk about what the plans are, how far they've gotten, what needs to be done. All of this is necessary in the recovery process. And I want you to see that even in our personal lives, the noise that is inevitable is going to happen, regardless of what type of noise it is. It comes to distract. But there's a time when God is calling us to quiet everything. We just went through 14 days of consecration. I would dare say that there were some that went through the consecration and they didn't completely turn the volume down. They went through the act, through the process, but the volume was still high. The purpose of the consecration, the prayer and fasting, is to quiet the flesh so that you can hear the voice of God, so you can get clarity and direction for what God is speaking. Yeah. But here's the interesting thing, and this really alludes to our lesson and focus today: standing firm in loud places. Standing firm in loud places. Today, the Lord is showing us through this Matthew 16 passage that even in loud, noisy places, He can still get a job done. Mhm. In fact, let's just read that Matthew 16:18. That's our scriptural focus for day 4. And it says, "And I also say to you," now keep in mind, yesterday Simon Peter gave the great revelation. Let's go right back to that. Matthew 16 and 17. Simon Peter answered after the others said, This is what the crowd is saying about who you are. And Simon Peter answered and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus answered and said to him, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, Simon, son of Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. So this great revelation that Peter had the answer that Jesus was looking for. But even in giving that answer, he had to make it clear to him that you didn't just get that on your own. It wasn't by your own personal inspiration. No, it wasn't by your research. My Father gave it to you. My Father revealed it. So we talked about revelation. Revelation changes identity on yesterday. It was revealed. There's some things that you're just not going to get on your own. I don't care how smart you are, how much you think you got it going on. There's some things that has to be divinely revealed for you to get it. Otherwise, you lean to your own understanding. You lean to your own emotions. You lean to the voices and the opinions of everybody else around you. Every now and then you need to stop, even in a loud place. I know some would say, well, wait till things calm down. Just wait till things calm down so I can listen and move forward. Well, an interesting thing happened on this particular day. Jesus is asking this question: whom do men say that I am? What are the crowd saying about me? The voices, the noise. What's the word on the street? But look at the interesting place where he asked this question. Pastor Tyler brought this out so clearly on Sunday. Excuse me. It was at Caesarea Philippi. Yeah. Of all places that Jesus would attempt to bring clarity to the disciples of a truth. And also, get this, it was the place where he would establish his church at Caesarea Philippi. I know you're asking, well, what's so big about Caesarea Philippi? Well, if you look around, you'll see it's the place where pagan worship took place. It was home to the grotto of Pan, the Pan false gods. Many actually called that site the gates of hell. It was at the base of Mount Hermon. It's a place that historically, spiritual rebellion had taken place. God will bring his 12 disciples into a spiritually noisy place in order to unveil a spiritual truth and destiny, to ask a question that he was looking for real answers. If you were looking for a quiet prayer retreat, and you would think that this is a quiet, nice retreat space that Jesus would take them to, and let's just pray and just seek the mind of the Father, and then let me throw this question on you, and so you can talk to me. Not at all. It was just the opposite of what we would think would be the environment that Jesus would take them to in order to ask them this question and to get the right answer. So that's why they were so quick to respond with what the word was on the street about Jesus, what the crowd was saying. Some say you're this, some say you're that, some say you're this, and some say you're that. And they were at the place of chaos. They were geographically situated in a place of confusion, of worship. They were reminded, they've seen that place before. The false worshipers. Yeah. But in spite of the crowd noise, in spite of the environment that they were in that was spiritually loud, You ever been in a spiritually loud place? Spiritual is not always good. There are bad spirits too. And this is an instance of bad spirits that were present, surrounding them, reminding them of the voices that they would hear concerning Jesus. And he would ask them that question there. Mhm. But who do you say I am? Yeah. And Peter opens his mouth, and this time he gets something right. You are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And I want you to imagine this. Can you put on your sanctified imagination for a minute? Imagine in this place. I wish I had a picture that I could put up so you can kind of get a pulse of what this place looked like. In this place, you see all these carvings in the mountain structures of these false gods where they would come to worship at. In this place, Peter opens his mouth and declares without reservation, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Could you imagine the demons that start trembling and fleeing and running when his voice echoed across the mountains and the sculptures of those gods? Jesus did what he did on purpose. Sometimes God will allow us to be in the loudest of places, where the voices are the loudest, in order to give us a spiritual revelation and a truth. This was not a place where opinions were offered, people to have casual conversation and thoughts. No, this is a place where revelation was necessary, because God was the only one that could override the sound of all of these negative false gods and voices that were speaking loud. I mean, they looked at the sculptures and the mountains and the gods that were created, and it was noise. Jesus chose to ask the question there, who do you say that I am? You're the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus responds, listen, with the church's birth announcement. Not in Jerusalem, didn't happen in the temple, but in the most idolatrous environment imaginable. Revelation rises above noise. Write that down. Revelation arises above noise. That's why we need revelation, not just any kind of revelation, divine revelation. Yeah. And this revelation has to come from the one who's able to reveal and make clear all things. Wow. Revelation rises above the noise of the crowd, the voices. Truth doesn't require a quiet place, a quiet culture to be declared. And that ought to give us as believers hope, because we're in a noisy world. A bunch of crazy stuff is going on and going down, and we're right in the middle of it. Our Christianity, our faith is being laughed at. Yeah, we're novelty. We're something to be discarded. Our truths are a laughing stock. You believe what? But when you can stand in a noisy spiritual place and stand fast to your faith and declare it, as Peter did, Simon Peter, you're the Christ, the Son of the living God. Well, what are we learning from this lesson today? that when you're in some of the most ugliest, sinful, diabolical situations where the noise is heavy, it requires revelation. Not just a thought, not just an opinion. I need to hear from God. And Peter did. The church was born in confrontation, not in comfort. Jesus said, on this rock, I'm going to build my church. Yeah, I'm going to do it in the middle of chaos. I'm going to do it in the midst of a sin-ridden, diabolical, pagan worshiped place. That's what I'm going to do. He didn't build his church in safe places. Yeah, we're going to build ours out in the suburbs where it's quiet and it's not, we don't have to worry about any break-ins. We don't have to worry about the drug addicts hanging around on the corner nearby. We don't have to worry about break-ins. No. He chose the most hostile place possible. He built it in hostile territory. The gates, he says, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. That's the place that they referred to this pagan worship environment, the gates of hell. The gates of hell were visible behind them as he spoke and he declared this thing. The gates of hell, the gates of Hades, shall not prevail against what I am building in this place. Many scholars believe that Jesus was physically pointing toward the cave shrine when he said it. This is a place where they would sacrifice babies. Oh, it unimaginable things happened at that place at the gates of hell. But he says, even this, and I brought you here so you could see it firsthand, even this shall not prevail. Right here in the shadow of paganism, my church is going to stand. The rock stands in the loudest place. Isn't that something? He's pointing to that rock of the pagan gods, the gates of hell. But then he is the solid rock. A rock speaks to a rock. And the rock stands in the loudest place, not in silence, but with authority. Silences the noise once and for all. You know, this is more than just something to gloss over and think, oh, that's nice that he would bring them there. No, you got to understand something spiritually happened. It took place. And he's trying to tell us today that when we're living and contending with the noise today, that the devil is trying to shake us and rattle us, disturb us. He says, no, you don't have to take flight. You can stand right there, open your mouth, and declare a revelatory truth. No weapon formed against me is going to prosper. The gates of hell shall not prevail against me. A lighthouse in the middle of the sea, it doesn't silence the storm. No, its job is to outlast it. Its strength and power is proven by resistance, not absence. It has to be present because some folks are going to be lost if I don't exist in the midst of this storm. I've been built to outlast the storm and to provide light in a troubled place. And that's who we are. That's why the church was built in such a place, because many would fall prey to the enemy in darkness. So even in the midst of your noise today, whatever kind of noise it is, know that God is proving the thing, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. In your journal reflections, as we wrap up our podcast, I want you to really take to heart these questions as you complete your journal. Where has God placed me that feels uncomfortable? You're in an uncomfortable place that God intentionally set you there. Or maybe you arrived there by your own choice, but God allowed it, and here you are. What noise has been intimidating me? What are the noises? We just talked about them. External, internal noise, emotional, relational noise, spiritual or situational noise. What noise is there distracting me at this particular time in my life? Are you getting this? And then number 3, what truth is God declaring over me right now? In the middle of that noise, in the middle of evil, corruption, in the middle of a spiritual battle, God is declaring a truth, Truth, over you. What is he declaring? Number 4, how are you responding to the pressure? Are you giving in to the noise? Are you joining the noise? Are you making a declarative, divinely revealed word against the noise that's contending against you? And then number 5, what would it look like to stand firm right where you are? What would that look like? How would you have to position yourself for that to take place? Well, our time is up, as you see, but I pray that you got it today. That the Lord is telling you that you, through Christ, through the power of the Holy Spirit, are able to stand firm, even in loud places. Because he has a word that he wants you to reveal to the world, to that place, to the devil that is taunting, that is mocking, that is shouting in your ears and in your spirit. And you can declare, I know who Jesus is. He is the Christ, the Messiah, the rescuer, the Son of the living God. And the gates of hell shall not prevail. Ooh, boy, this is a heavy today. But I pray that you got it. Did you get it? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Say, I got it. I got it. Yes. Yeah. Father God, we thank you. We give you praise. You're teaching us how to deal with the crowd noise so that we can hear the revelation of truth, and we will know the truth, and that truth will set us free. Father, once again, deliver us from crowd noise.
Who do you say you are? Who do they say you are? That's not you. You'll never be enough. They say you're please deliver me from crowd noise. Lord, please deliver me. Yeah. Lord, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free from crowd noise, crowd noise, crowd noise. Lord, please deliver me from crowd noise. They tell me who I am and others who I'm not. They whisper in the day and shout it in the night. Crowd voices, loud noises, tied around my thinking, pulling me to wrong choices. Crowd voices, loud noises, wrestling in my head, convincing me my dreams are dead. From crowd noises, loud noises, Lord, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free. Sometimes they are right, often they are wrong. What they see outside is not where I belong. What they see is all they know. They leave no room for me to grow. But Lord, you know, and Lord, you see, and only you can deliver me from crowd voices, loud noises. I need your voice above the sound. I need your truth to break me out. Crowd voices and loud noises, break, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free. From crowd voices, from loud noises. Lord, please deliver me. Lord, please set me free. From crowd noise, from crowd noise. Your voice is louder. Your voice is clearer.